guess you're right.
Yeah, but you should have. You should have been. If you wouldn't have gotten hurt or whatever.
I guess you're smart. 'Cause I'm taken by you, taking me apart. I could best believe I died to live for the hour dictates the need, and I am speaking like I'm spoken only for.
Come on. Here, get this one. Here, get my good side. Get my good side. Hey, why'd you stop? Don't you know the Maharaja will soon be on the cover of GQ? You take the picture. Sit.
Around here, titles are earned. This does not belong to you.
Yet. At Backlash, when I defeat Randy Orton, Jinder, the Maharaja, will bring glory to your show and to your family. Then you'll thank me.
That may be so, Jinder, but tonight you should be worrying about what's happening on Smackdown Live, because you're taking on Sami Zayn. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to return this to its rightful owner.
Seriously, Shane? Seriously. You couldn't just leave him with the belt? It was more interesting when he actually had the belt. Jinder has added more pristine, has added more interest to the belt than Randy Orton has ever added it in the last month. But yeah, you want to take the belt away from him. Okay, that's cool. He's going to win the belt anyways. Hopefully. Because I can't stand Randy Orton with that WWE title belt. That should be on Raw. Ever since that belt has left the Raw has sucked. Big time. This show, I haven't really properly introduced myself. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the JT and Candy show. My wife Candice is not here right now, but she will be joining us pretty soon in the next couple shows. This show is mostly about just to introduce me, my wife, this show in general, and to let you know that we are the new face of YouTube, the new face of WWE podcast reviews, predictions. On this show, we talk about it all. I am not going to hold anything back. I'm going to tell you how I feel. You don't like it? Too bad. My name is JT. I've been watching wrestling all my life. I know the whats, the don'ts, the ins, the outs. I know what's corny. I know what's not. I know right about now Raw and Smackdown need to get their shit together. Because as of right now, as a wrestling fan, I'm about to unplug, go crazy. I'm about to show up on the WWE Raw backstage, lay the smackdown on the entire writing staff. Because I am sick and tired of watching this crap. Nothing's been the same. Nothing's been the same since the Shield has broken up. NXT was cool. Now it's not. Raw used to be cool. Now it's not. WWE SmackDown used to be corny. Then it started being cool again. Then they stopped. Pulled everybody out. And now it's just corny and stupid and dumb. Chris Jericho, he's always had 1 feet in and 1 feet out. Or more like 1 foot in and 1 foot out, whatever. He's out, man. How's the lighting? How's the lighting? Anyways, I am going to give you your Raw. No, forget that. I'm going to give you your Payback, your Raw, and your Smackdown review all in one video. And I'm going to do it in less than, hopefully, 30 minutes. This is the first show. I want to make sure everything's perfect. Background's good. Can't really see what's in the background that well, but you can see nonetheless. Whatever's playing in the background is playing in the background. I can't really play too much audio. Not sure about the copyrights and all that good stuff, but the background's always going to be playing no matter what. Behind me is some clips, some highlights. Oh, maybe it could be the whole full Smackdown. Who knows? Who cares? The fact of the matter is this. The fact of the matter is this. In the next couple of months, if Raw, SmackDown do not get their shit together, I am going to come down myself, lay the smack down on every single jabroni's candy ass if you smell what JT is cooking. Payback. Here's your quick review on Payback. Payback started off decent. Finn Balor came out, talked shit to The Miz. The Miz talked shit to Finn Balor. Finn Balor called him out. The Miz called him out. The Miz got his ass whooped. That was it. Finn Balor, he's cool. He needs to be a heel. I don't want him as a babyface. I would like it if he came out with The Club. How awesome would that be? The Club versus The Shield. No? Okay. Anyways. First match of the night. Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens. What can I say? It was a long and boring match. Chris Jericho ended up winning the belt, which made no sense, because I think Kevin Owens should have retained the belt. Chris Jericho's leaving anyways. There was no point to make Kevin Owens look like shit, but he did. Kevin Owens lost the belt. Chris Jericho is now the new United States champion. The next match was pretty much the women's match. I believe it was the women's title match. Alexa Bliss versus Bayley. Bayley, all I can say is she's the female version of John Cena. I can't stand John Cena, which means I can't stand Bayley. Bayley lost the belt. Awesome. I love Alexa Bliss. She's perfect as a heel. She's actually doing better work than Charlotte was. The Queen is now the goddess. That's pretty much it. Alexa Bliss won. All in all, it was a very good match. Probably the best match that Bayley has put on since NXT. Made her more real, believable, and serious. I really wish that Bayley would change up her gimmick, but it ain't gonna happen, so there's no point in talking about it. Anyways, next match was House of Horror match. Worst match of the night. Pointless, dumb, and did not need to happen. I don't know what a real House of Horror match is, but I know that a House of Horror match does not consist of a dirty house. Let me get this. Instead of a House of Horror match, it should have just been called a House of Hoarders match, because that house was hoarding nothing but junk. How you gonna have baby dolls hanging off from the ceiling? Like, seriously, bro? Like, come on. I mean, they wrestled in the living room, they wrestled in the kitchen, they wrestled in the bedroom. Bray Wyatt dropped a fridge on top of Randy Orton. How the heck did he get up from a fridge? I know if you drop a fridge on top of me, I ain't getting back up. I'm going straight to the hospital. And if Bray Wyatt took the limousine with him, how the hell did Randy Orton get to the arena so damn fast? We know it was taped. We know it was a bullshit video. Who cares? Match in the ring sucked. Only good part was when Jinder came out and pretty much whooped Randy Orton's. Only good part was when Jinder came out and whooped Randy Orton's ass. That's the best part. Honestly, I wish that he would have the belt already, but honestly, I don't even know why the belt wasn't on the line to begin with at Payback. I mean, Bray Wyatt should have if Bray Wyatt won that match, he should have at least got his belt back. But anyways, didn't happen. Don't know why. Bray Wyatt's on Raw. That's probably the best reason to explain why he didn't get his belt back. But who cares? What else happened? Let me see. We got the next match that came on. Had to have been Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. Yep. Samoa Joe, I've never liked him since TNA. I didn't really like him in NXT. And I don't like him on WWE Raw. I think he's too overrated. He's too overweight. Just like Kevin Owens is too overweight. Those guys are given way too much credit. Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens, they should be in the back, working with Titus Catering. Anyways, Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins. First of all, I don't like Seth Rollins as a heel. I mean, as a babyface. But he is a babyface, and I like him as a heel better. Don't understand why they can't just turn him again to be a heel. I think that if Roman Reigns was a heel and Seth Rollins was a babyface, then yeah, it'll be a little better. But to have two babyfaces like that, I don't know. It's kind of corny. You got Dean Ambrose is a face, Seth Rollins is a face, Roman Reigns is a face. Doesn't make any sense. I don't like it. I don't think those guys are utilized right. Dean Ambrose, not utilized right. Seth Rollins, not utilized right. Roman Reigns, not utilized right. If I had it my way, Dean Ambrose wouldn't be given that stupid gimmick. Funny, crazy. Nope. I think he can do better than that. I think that he can be a badass if you wanted to. He could have been the next Stone Cold Steve Austin, but they pretty much killed him. Roman Reigns should be a heel. He's already being booed every single time that he comes in the arena. Seth Rollins, he should be both heel and babyface. I can't stand him as a straight face. Anyways, Seth Rollins won the match. He got his revenge on Samoa Joe for when Samoa Joe pretty much put him in the hospital and pretty much refractured his knee. Which I don't know to this point if it was orchestrated or it was a real injury, but who knows? Who cares? Seth Rollins won the match. thought somebody was coming in for a second. How dare you, little jabroni, come in The Rock's room, interrupt The Rock on the mic, and don't even have the balls to introduce yourself. What is your name? It doesn't matter what your name is, jabroni. The only thing that matters is that you sit back, know your role, shut your mouth, and watch JT talk and talk and talk and let you know about this payback review. Sorry, I'm in and out sometimes. I don't know what the hell I'm doing sometimes. Cutting a promo, doing a review, don't know. 16 minutes. Anyways, payback sucked. What else happened? Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. Second worst match of the night. I think that that match was whack. Simply whack. Even though Braun Strowman pretty much whooped Roman Reigns from one end to the arena to the other end of the arena, he still looks stupid running into a freaking door towards the end. Like, seriously, bro? Like, you're done. You won the match. You pretty much beat the crap out of him. Go back to the locker room. Enjoy your victory. Don't look stupid towards the end. I think he really actually hurt himself, because they're both out for injuries. Roman Reigns spitting up blood? Come on, we know that's freaking fake. While the camera was pointing somewhere else, you know, he slipped something in his mouth, and if the guy was really bleeding internally, he would not return to Raw. Too fake, too bloody, too miserable to watch. I fell asleep. That was your payback review. I'm sure you will get a better one once this show is up and running a little better. This is pretty much the first show, the first trial. Kind of see what's going on, what can happen. If you're watching this show and you like certain things on this show, let me know. Let me know what I can change, what I can do better. Not really taking this channel very seriously, but we're trying it. We're going to do reviews on Raw, Smackdown, any upcoming pay-per-views, possibly NXT as well. We don't have any viewers right now. We might have like 1 or 2 or 3, but if we start getting a couple of viewers here and there, then that'd be awesome. The background is pretty much my projector screen with the projector up there. Just showing clips of SmackDown or Raw or pay-per-view, or it can be random stuff. I might have random stuff, you know, here and there. The camera might be angled differently. Who knows? So I was gonna do a review tonight. I'm about to go camping this weekend. I spent like $260 on food. Like, seriously, like, I bought all this meat, all this bread, all these juices. It's very expensive to go on vacation. Very expensive. Anyways, tell me if you like me with the red mic on. Is that cool? Is that better? No? Take it off? Yeah, that's what I thought too. This ain't old school freaking mic over here. How's this? A little better? Nah. That's what I thought. Put it back on. If it works, it works. Leave it alone. Damn it. Anyways. Raw. WWE Raw was a little better than usual. I'm not going to hate too much. I did like when the women came out. Alexa Bliss pretty much tore it up. She pretty much lay down the law, lay it that smack it down on every single woman that was in that ring. And then Bayley, of course, tried to lay it to smack it down and pretty much almost knocked down. Well, she did knock down Alexa Bliss. She possibly almost injured her too. Like, come on, like seriously, Bayley, like just don't get all butthurt about stuff like that. Chill out, man. You lost the belt. You lost fairly. Get over it. Not a big deal. What else happened on Raw? So you mean to tell me that Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman not only had the second worst match of the night at Payback, but you mean to tell me that they actually got injured? Injured to the point that they couldn't even be on Raw? Come on, man. I know you're trying to keep Roman Reigns off of Raw because he pretty much destroyed The Undertaker at WrestleMania. But keeping him off Raw does not mean that we're going to stop booing him. And when it comes to Roman Reigns, like, I don't hate the guy. I just dislike what they're doing to his character. So, but his character is cheesy, man. Like come on, like, man, get rid of the vest already, bro. Get rid of the pants, man. Wear some regular wrestling tights. I mean, come on, man. You're a wrestler, not a freaking. You're not in the SWAT, man. You're not in the freaking army. You're not gonna go freaking take down the riots downtown. Come on, man. You're wearing riot gear, seriously, bro. You're not in the Shield no more. The Shield's broken up. There's no chance in hell of the Shield ever coming back together again. As a matter of fact, there is no chance. And I mean no chance in hell of the Shield coming back together. If you smell... What the hell am I doing? This is not The Rock show. This is JT show. Seriously, bro. Chill out. Anyways, they didn't show up on Raw. Boo freaking who. We did see... what the hell did we see on Raw? We saw Bray Wyatt come out and scare the living crap out of Kurt Angle. I don't know what Bray Wyatt's problem is. He's too demonic, too crazy, you're not The Undertaker, bro. You're not even Kane. You're just Bray freaking Wyatt. Crazy, demonic, and retarded. Right? Do y'all agree, disagree, whatever? Just let me know. Bray Wyatt came out, pretty much told Kurt Angle to chill out. He's not here to hurt him yet, but he will later if he does not get on his knees and pretty much kiss his ass. He told Bray Wyatt, he told Kurt Angle that WWE Raw is Bray Wyatt's show and that for the next couple months he's gonna bore us to death. That's it. That's all he said. I'm going to bore you to death. I'm going to lay all these rules down. I'm going to tell you how it is, and then I'm going to lose again. He was the WWE champion. How is he not the WWE champion again? Because he was boring us to death. That's why. Probably why. Anyways, that was boring. The best part of the night was when The Miz came out and it was Finn Balor and it was Seth Rollins and it was Dean Ambrose. Freaking Dean Ambrose is getting on my nerves. They all want to talk about, well, before Dean Ambrose came out, Finn Balor and Seth Rollins were fighting over who was going to beat up Brock Lesnar. I want to beat up Brock Lesnar. No, I want to beat up Brock Lesnar. I want to... You remember the AJ Styles? You can't be taking his word, man. Like, this is catchphrase. JT beat up John Cena. I mean, AJ Styles, the face that runs the place, beat up John Cena. First of all, in an even match, 1-on-1, Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor, not gonna happen. Finn Balor is gonna get his ass whooped. Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins, not gonna happen. Seth Rollins is gonna break the other leg. Now, Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman, that might be an even match. That we want to see. Anyways, they're all fighting about that. Miz comes out, pretty much acts like the Miz. What I don't like about the Miz is, like, he comes out, he talks the talk, he walks the walk, but then he gets played out by everybody else. Like, come on, let the guy be, man. Anyways, Dean Ambrose comes out, interrupts everything, ruins the whole damn show, acts all stupid and funny. He calls Kurt Angle on his phone, and you can actually see that he didn't even really dial his number. He wasn't even really talking to anybody on the phone. He was actually trying to text somebody, and he pretty much screwed that up. I was dumb. I was retarded. Dean Ambrose, you're not funny. You can't be funny. You suck at being funny. Just be a heel. Be mean. Be a badass, and that's it. What the hell is freaking man? Oh, Shinsuke Nakamura. How the hell did? Anyways, that was your Smackdown review. I got 2 words for you. Don't get bored. That's 3 words. Never mind. Anyways, so WWE Raw was 3 hours long. Nobody really cares about the in between. We had the cruiserweights come out. They sucked. Only best part about the cruiserweights was when Neville came and, pretty much put a TJP in his place and pretty much told him to lay the smackdown on Austin Aries' candy ass and hurt him pretty bad, and freaking out. TJ Perkins lost the match but still whooped Austin Aries' candy ass. That was it. Best part of the night was the cruiserweights. Yeah, right. Main event is all we can really talk about. Main event was The Miz, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins. In a triple threat match for the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championship belt. I'll be honest with you, I didn't really watch the main event. I was watching it, but I started falling asleep. Typical Raw makes me fall asleep. Didn't know the main event was gonna be that, badass. But I watched a couple, reviews and predictions, and I watched a couple stuff on YouTube here and there, and they told me that I missed a pretty bad main event. So I went and watched it again, and it was pretty cool. Did not like the part when Bray Wyatt came out. It was stupid, corny, and dumb. I don't know if Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor are going to have a good feud, but who knows? We'll see. The Miz did win the belt. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm off. The Miz won the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championship title, which at this point means absolutely everything on Raw, because the Universal title belt, which does look like the Divas Championship title, is not on Raw because Brock freaking Lesnar does not want to be a defending champion every single month. He wants to be a little bitch and only defend the belt when he wants to. I'll be honest with you, that belt should be on SmackDown, and the WWE Championship belt should be back on Raw. It would make Raw more important than it already is not. I'll be honest with you, that belt should be burnt, destroyed. It should bring back the WCW Championship belt. Heavyweight Championship belt. Boy! But that's not going to happen because WWE sucks and does not listen to its fans. Turn Roman Reigns heel already, damn it! That was your Raw review, Payback review. SmackDown started off, of course, with Shayna McMahon taking away the WWE Championship belt away from Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal, of course, said he was going to get that belt back anyways, so it don't matter. You can take that belt, shine that some bitch up, turn it sideways, and stick it straight up your candy ass. Shane McMahon came out, and here comes the money, came out and said Chris Jericho is the new face of WWE SmackDown. Let's all cheer for him, and let's put him on the list. Seriously? Seriously, how are you going to put Chris Jericho on SmackDown? How are you going to debut him on SmackDown when, of course, he's going to go tour with Fozzy, who is coming to San Antonio to the River City Rock Fest, which I'm going with my wife, and we're gonna have a good old time, and we're gonna go watch Fozzy put everybody in San Antonio. Pretty much San Antonio, Fozzy is going to tell everybody in San Antonio that we just made the list for the River City Rock Fest featuring Fozzy and a shitload of other bands. Anyways, Chris Jericho comes out, blah, blah, blah. Kevin Owens comes out, blah, blah, blah. Shane McMahon gives Kevin Owens a title rematch for the main event. Who do you think won the match? You'll find out later on in this review. Jinder Mahal comes out and pretty much looks beast, man. He looks freaking awesome. I don't care how freaking stacked that dude looks. If he's doing some kind of drug treatment, keep up the good work, man. You look bigger than everybody on Raw and SmackDown. Every single wrestler on SmackDown and Raw should look just like Jinder Mahal, because all I see on Raw and SmackDown nowadays is nothing but cruiserweights. There's the cruiserweights, then there's Seth Rollins and Finn Balor and Sami Zayn and freaking Dean Ambrose. They're all cruiserweights as well, man. Put them in the goddamn cruiserweights. Bring out some heavyweights. Bring them back. Back in the day, big guys were cool. Then the little guys started coming in, and we started cheering for like Daniel Bryan and guys like him. Now, it just kind of sucks. There's no big guys. So bring Braun Strowman and Jinder Mahal and Brock Lesnar, and bring back Ryback if you want. Bring back Sheamus is pretty freaking tall and big. Cesaro. Bring back all the big guys. Jinder Mahal came out, pretty much beat the crap out of Sami Zayn with the help of the Bollywood brothers. Perfect 10, Mr. Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger came out and make this jabroni cry. Aiden English, I like that dude. I like that they're giving him back his gimmick. But what I don't like is that he's jobbing out to Mr. Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. I like Ty Dillinger, but I don't want him constantly, every time they wrestle, twice already? He's constantly beating Aiden English. Like, come on, man. Give Aiden English his own run. Give Ty Dillinger his own run. Like, why couldn't it just be like, Mr. Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger versus Sami Zayn? Aiden English versus, Goldust, who's on Raw. He needs his own run. I want to see Aiden English on his own. I think he's a good wrestler. He's good on the mic. He's a good performer. I think that he should have his own run. Ty Dillinger, I liked him on NXT, and now I can't even stand him. I like the fact that they're pretty much putting the women together. Charlotte, I don't know if I like her as a babyface, but we'll see. Her and Naomi versus Natalia and her freaking Goon Squad. I really wanted to see Nikki I really wanted to see, what the fuck is her name? Becky Lynch. I really wanted to see Becky Lynch turn heel. She had a chance to pull a Hogan and join the NWO, but she didn't. She freaking went against the freaking wall, and the wall ended up her pretty much beating the crap out of her. She got her butt kicked. Charlotte got her butt kicked, and Naomi pretty much got their butt kicked and lost the match. What can I say, man? What can I say? All in all, SmackDown, you didn't miss much. From what I heard and from what I saw, the beginning and the end were the only key things that you wanted to watch. The main event was badass. In the end, The Miz won the number one contendership. It would have been cool to see Finn Balor versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship belt, but wait, what the hell? Dean Ambrose is on Raw. Finn Balor is on Raw. We're talking about SmackDown. That's why you can't do a SmackDown and a Raw and a Payback review all in one show. But guess what? I'm doing it anyways. The Miz versus... What the Wait a minute. Confused myself. At the end of the show on SmackDown, he who won the belt was... he who won the number one contendership was... Oh, that's right. Chris Jericho got his ass whooped on SmackDown. Chris Jericho, the new face of SmackDown, who got introduced in the beginning of SmackDown, got his butt kicked so damn bad from Mr. Fat Boy Kevin Owens. Yeah, he had to go to the hospital, and they told him pretty much, you're going to be out, man, for so many freaking months. You got to go tour with Fozzy. You got to show up in San Antonio, and you got to put everybody on the list, and you're going to be out for a couple of months. So what was the freaking point of winning the belt at Payback if you were already going to lose it and be out for so goddamn long that we're just going to forget about you again? And out of nowhere, we're going to hit Break the Walls Down. Just like when I was in San Antonio and WWE Raw came and Chris Jericho's music hit, and all I can think is, Chris Jericho's back. God damn it. But this time, Chris Jericho pretty much he brought back cool. He brought the list. He brought stupid idiots. He made Chris Jericho cool again. He made Y2J cool again. And I give him props for that, because I would like to be on the list, even though I have a lisp. Chris Jericho's gone. Get over it. Kevin Owens is back on top. And I mean on top. I mean like fat. Like on top of everybody because he's so goddamn heavy. So we're possibly going to see Kevin Owens versus... I have no idea. But this review is over. This show is over. If you enjoyed this show, if you enjoyed this review, you know, like it, subscribe, let me know what you thought. Make some comments in the comment below. Pretty much, I want to build this show up to be a super show. I want to be the new face of YouTube. I would like to blow everybody's show out of the water. This show will improve, will look better. The background will get better. Like it, subscribe, comment, do everything. If you would like to hear more of JT and Candy, you know, feel free to comment, subscribe. I will try to every night give you a review on Raw, on Smackdown, NXT. This is the second show that we made. The first show was kind of corny. We decided that we needed to make it a little better. This is pretty much so far something that I was thinking about doing. I could use probably better lighting. You know, I'm using these little punk ass lights right here. You know, how that work? Perfect. Anyways, if you like this show, if you like this review on Raw, SmackDown, Payback, I know it's kind of late. Probably nobody cares at this point. Raw and SmackDown suck so bad that nobody even cares about watching the show. But if you like the show and you want to watch it, again, stay tuned. I will probably make a video on Monday for WWE Monday Night Raw versus War. Like, Raw is war. The war zone. Raw is in a war zone within itself because it's about to implode because it sucks that bad. SmackDown used to be cool, but then Raw stole all the damn talent and made that suck again too. SmackDown should be called Suck Down. Because it sucks. Raw should be called Raw Meat because it's raw and it's probably stinks. Anyways, subscribe and let me know what you thought. The show's officially over. Screen's going up. Freaking go home. Get a life. Laters. Sucker. You can't see me.